Taiwan to decommission nuclear plant, gradually move towards a nuclear-free homeland.
Here's a summary of the article.
Taipei, Minister of Economic Affairs J.W. Kuo acknowledged on Tuesday that the decommissioning of Monshan Nuclear Power Plant Unit 1 will lead to a 3 to 4% drop in power distribution. He assured that the shortfall would be made up by the Taoyuan Datan and Nanpu power plant, ensuring no power shortage. Premier Cho Young-tai announced the same day during a legislative inquiry that Monshan Nuclear Power Plant Unit 1 will be legally decommissioned on July 27. When Kuomintang legislator Lo Ming-sai questioned the frequency of power outages, Kuo responded that power interruptions from Taiwan Power Company have decreased by over 70%. He attributed the perceived increase to more media coverage. He emphasized that the government's top priority is maintaining a stable power supply. Lo further inquired about the power distribution percentage after the nuclear plant's decommissioning. Kuo clarified that it would decrease by roughly 3 to 4%, but the Taoyuan Datan and Southern Power Plant would compensate for the loss, promising no future power shortages.
This post received a score of 6,100, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Huge strategic mistake, they are dependent on fossil fuels for power. With that, China could blockade the country and they would be without power within months, making an invasion a lot easier. I don't understand how a Green Party in the 21st century could prefer fossil fuels over nuclear.
Greater than I don't understand how a Green Party in the 21st century could prefer fossil fuels over nuclear. Especially when it is already running. I can maybe understand if they didn't have nuclear, but it has been enough for me to never vote with Green parties here. I used to be a member of a Green Party and a lot of the conversations are heavily ideologically driven, and not based on evidence. I know the Australian Greens have been really bad for this internally.
For the first time since 2013, New Jersey residents are being treated to the city's biggest fireworks celebration this July 4th. The 10,000 free tickets Mayor Eric Adams was offering have all been claimed, but a number of venues from the High Line to Hudson Yards are selling fancy $100 plus tickets to their rooftop parties and viewing points. There are still plenty of places to take in the great views for free, no tickets required.
You're forgetting one aspect, national security. In a few decades Australia is to operate nuclear submarines. It's going to need reactor operators. Where is Australia going to get these people from? The industrial base doesn't exist yet, so start building now.
The American model is the opposite. The US Navy takes young people and trains them in nuclear power. After their service, then they operate the commercial fleet of nuclear power plants.
Yes, most of them don't want to work in the nuclear industry after the Navy, because of the stressful working conditions and long hours, but these nuclear jobs are usually by far the best jobs they can get. They pay pretty well.
I know guys that work their asses off for 3 or 4 months of the year, like for shutdowns, and then fuck off for the rest of the year.
That kind of turnaround is common for many types of energy production. Both the gas plant and refinery near me have the same kind of thing every year or two.
Invasion difficulty. -1.
Curiously, the pro-China opposition party KMT is against phasing out nuclear power.
Reverse psychology.
Very stupid and short-sighted move.
And the worst part is doing it while seeing what happened to Ukraine.
Why on earth would you get rid of working nuclear power plants and replace them with burning more fossil fuels? Out of all the countries that really need energy independence, Taiwan is pretty high on the list.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.